All right, so episode 7. Actually, it's episode 48. It's part 7 of the conscious consumer. And this morning, we're dealing with the reality, okay? And this section is on the best way not to fail. And this is the reality. I'm wearing the same shirt that I used to videotape yesterday. And that's because I'll take that shirt and I'll wear it and I work out in the morning. Typically, I never show the result of what you look like after the hard work. I just come on camera and I get started. But let's come back and get into the best way not to fail. Quick theme song, and then right back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
All right, so welcome back. And this is part 7 of the conscious consumer. Now, like I said, I just got through running and biking. So when I get started in the morning, I make sure I work out and then I get my breakfast in. I get me a big cup of water and all of that good stuff. But this is the reality of being in business. Not only dealing with the consumer, but making sure that your temple is in the right state so that you can begin the process of putting in the work that's needed to accomplish your goals. But this section is called the best way not to fail. In reality, there is no best way not to fail. You're going to fail eventually because everyone fails at the beginning. So what you have to do is put in the work, make the sweat fall down, and put your plan in. Start planning things out and working on it. Work on educating your consumer. Work on improving your business. Work on getting better all the time. All right. So this is the thing. If you want to know the best way not to fail, don't do anything. Just don't do it. Keep working a regular job. Don't go out and buy a bunch of stuff and try to sell it. Just keep working a regular job. That's the best way not to fail because you can't fail then. You can only get fired. But I know that's not what you want to hear. So let's get into it. The real best way not to fail is to realize when something is a bad idea. I know I focus pretty much on the conscious and comfortable consumer. But the real key to starting a business is knowing when something is not the best idea to pursue. Now, how do you do this? It's hard to know when to let go of an idea. But why is it difficult to do that? Sometimes you can work on a project for years. I've been working on art since 2009. So it's 2016. I've been working on it for years. It hasn't ever really taken off, and I've lost a whole lot of money on it, but I haven't stopped. You don't know when a project is going to take off. You simply don't. And there isn't a guarantee that a project will ever be successful. But when do you quit? Let's get to the core of what a bad idea is, right? A bad idea is one that drains you both mentally and financially. You should stop something that does that when it drains you mentally and financially. If you are continuously putting money out and there isn't anything coming back to you, then it's a bad idea. That's kind of the simple way of looking at it. But if you're putting the money out and there's no money coming back in, then it's a bad idea. All right. And you should stop. If the idea is keeping you awake at night in a bad way, then it's a bad idea. So what happens is we can talk about ideas and consumers all day. But the best way not to fail, and this is the real deal, is not being where the people are while also building your own platform. If I'm in the t-shirt business, then it's critical I build my own platform, my own website. Social media is a good tool. You have to be where the people are. If the people are buying on eBay, though, then you have to be there. If the people are buying on Amazon, then you have to be there. You have to be where the people are buying. But the beautiful thing about starting out when you're at the beginning is that you get to build your platform as best as you can and try through your platform first. And if you're working through your own website and your own platform, the one thing that you'll start realizing is that you're going to have to advertise in some way to get the traffic to you, right? But at the beginning, that's okay because you're trying to build up your platform. Now, if your platform is not working and the people are buying on eBay, then you can go to where it's convenient. There's nothing wrong with transitioning from your platform to where it's convenient, but that doesn't mean you stop working on your platform, okay? Because this is what happens. You can try to stay on Amazon and eBay and Etsy. You can try to stay on all of these different platforms, but the problem is that's their platform, and at any time they can decide to shut you down, and then you're going to have to transition back to your platform. And if you haven't been building up your platform at the same time as you've been working on this platform, then when you transition back, you're going to fail. Always work on your platform. All right. So you'll realize that by working on your platform, if something happens over here, it's already ready. Then all you're going to have to do is pay for maybe some Google AdWords or something to get traffic to your site. But the best way to get that traffic to your site, as I said in the previous episode, is content creation. You're going to have to become an educator. You're going to have to teach people, and you're going to have to get people back to that site. All right. So this is what I kind of want you to take away from this episode, is that in order not to fail, you have to realize that people are very rarely going to just find you. You have to be out there. All right. For instance, with ARC, I'm not out there per se, but I know that I'm not out there in the crowd with the young guys with the sneakers and all of that stuff. I'm not out there with that crowd, but I decided to move over to Amazon and allow my platform to grow on Amazon. But I also do a lot of content creation on ARC. All right. And that's stuff that you're just going to have to get used to. But that's the main point of this video, is that people rarely just find you. No one just finds you. It doesn't work that way. All right. I really need to get some feedback. I'd like to let know what you think about the series so far, because we're coming down to the 8th episode, and this is pretty much the end of it. I want to know, has the information helped you in your business some kind of way or in a different way? And if it has, I'd like for you to hit the subscribe button. All right. I want you to share it with the people you know. If you've decided to buy one of the books, even though I haven't really advertised them here, and I typically don't ever advertise them, I just kind of leave them out there. If you've bought one while you've been checking this out, make sure you go to Amazon and leave a review, or go to my website and leave a review. It's up to you, whatever. If you have questions, take advantage of me. All right. You have a question, write me, and I'll answer it as best as possible. I don't know everything, but I do know a lot. Okay. It's a wrap. That's it. Episode 7. How not to fail. Last episode coming up. Not going to try to end it with a bang. Going to end it with some good, solid information. I appreciate you guys who are checking it out. Appreciate you stayed all the way through the sweaty face. But that's the reality. Starting a business is hard work. It's not easy. It's not pretty. See you guys on the next episode. Peace.